Hello, my name is Carol Heisel, and today I'm going to talk about McGraw-Hill's award-winning 6 through 12 Common Core State Standard Solution for English Language Arts, StudySync. The common core power of StudySync is that it was built on the Common Core standards, not retrofitted. So it has the rigor, the relevance for today's students, and the results needed in the Common Core state assessments. Let's just talk a little bit more about the rigor and the relevance and the results. First of all, StudySync provides the rigorous expectations in the areas of the CCSS of reading, writing, speaking, listening, and language. It's relevant to today's secondary student. StudySync engages students in reading and writing through an extensive digital library, TV quality video lessons, and online writing with an anonymous peer review, which is essential to the student writing in the Common Core State Standards. And finally, StudySync provides the districts with the results that the students need on the Common Core assessments, and also it provides results in the area of English language arts for the students. So let's go ahead and look at StudySync. Notice across the top we have several tabs. We have, and this is the Home tab. Let's go ahead and look at the BLAST first. StudySync uses BLAST in a couple of different ways. First of all, each unit begins and ends with a BLAST. And also, StudySync uses BLAST for current events or things that are going on in the world today, engaging those students in the things that are going on in the world today. It provides teachers with the critical, informational, nonfiction text that is so difficult for them to find and so critically important for the Common Core State Standards. Now, let's move on to the library. The library is set up in three different ways. We can it's set up in units, skills, or text. We're going to go ahead and look at the units first. These are the thematic units that provide teachers with the Common Core aligned text supplements and comparative writing skills. Let's just go ahead and look at one of the units. We're going to look at the 8th grade unit. Each unit begins with an overview. Each unit has an instructional path. It has an extended writing project that is embedded into the instructional path, and it also has a research project. The instructional path is approximately 30 days or 6 weeks, and if the teacher chooses to do the research project, it will add another 6 or 7 days on top of it, on top of the 30 days. Each unit begins with an engaging video for the students. Let's just go ahead and look at this for a minute.
A dark alley. A deserted beach. A strange voice calls your name. Rain pounds on the metal roof. A woman screams.
It's engaging, draws the students in, assists them in wanting to explore this unit on suspense. When we look at the instructional path, here are the selections that the teachers have in the instructional path. There are not only fiction and selections that we know about, but there's also some nonfiction and some informational text also embedded. As I said earlier, each unit begins with a BLAST, and if we look down, it has a wrap-up that's a BLAST. As we look through the units, we notice that within the units we have skills that are embedded throughout the units, or throughout the selections we have skills built in. Here is theme, story elements. Here's a BLAST, make a wish as we go down. With Sorry Wrong Number, we have the first read, we have the close read, and we have the skill the skill of inference and plot. as we move down and we look at A Night to Remember, we have the first read, we have the close read. Every selection and everything in StudySync is correlated to the Common Core State Standards for the teachers. As we look at the first read, we can see a preview or an assign. If we look at preview, we also have an engaging video for the students.
April 14th, 1912, the Northern Atlantic. The Titanic, the unsinkable ship.
As we continue to look through the assignment, we have a read, which has audio and can also be printed. We have Sync TV. Sync TV is modeling for the students, showing the students the skills of listening and speaking, and also talking about the skill that's embedded in this unit. High quality videos.
Wait, so how big was the Titanic?
Says here it was about the length of 3 football fields.
Whoa, that's a lot of ship to go down.
The Titanic hit the iceberg at 11:40 p.m. and it took about 3 hours for the boat.
Modeling for our students. One of those things that, and modeling with people they can relate to, and engagement. Finally, each selection will have questions, and the questions can be answered as we look through the questions. They are critical thinking questions, high-level questions that relate to the skills that they've learned in this particular selection. As we get to the end, we'll see that they ask questions about the clips in Sync TV. So we're going to return back to the unit now. When I mentioned that we can access the materials in 3 different ways in our library, we can access it by units, which I just covered. We can access it by skills. So if there's a specific skill that the teacher wants to cover, the teacher can go over here, pick the grade level, the recommended grade level for the skill, and filter and find the skill that they want to cover. Also, the teacher can also locate selections or text. There are 91 full texts in this program by going to the text section and looking at the filters. They have recommended grade level again. They have genre, fiction, nonfiction, drama, and poetry. You can actually filter the program by the cross-curricular subjects. So we have English language arts, history, science, social studies. So the teacher can actually do cross-curricular projects with another teacher or on their own with the social studies or science and math. And down below we have by themes, and then we actually look at the Newbery Award audio text highlighting full text. Students can highlight their text as they go through, and the highlight stays with them because each student has their own username and password. So let's just look at this in summary and talk. And in summary, so StudySync is the ultimate reading and writing solution for the Common Core State Standards. It provides our students with rigor, it provides them with relevance, and most of all, it provides results for the district and the students in the Common Core State area of English language arts. Thank you very much.